Where you going with your head hung down? Papers blowing through the streets of town. They've already taken all of your posters down. Didn't take them long once the orders came down. Sunrise off the lake shining in your eyes, shining on the wasted and the wise. And all you hear ringing in your ears are bald-faced lies that scream like the gulls in that smoke-stained amber sky. Fly back to the nest if it helps at all. St. Mary of the Woods in the early fall. Leaves are turning on the Wabash now, and the children sing for you. They sing a song of your dreams come true. Where you going? Brandy on your breath. Bottles open, spilled across the desk. Snifters broken, smashed against the wall. Just the way you're standing says it all. You hung the sign out, please do not disturb. Your driver's waiting out front on the curb. Write it off as one more half-sold show. If they've already seen your best, they can do without the rest, don't you know? Fly back to the nest if it helps at all. St. Mary of the Woods in the early fall. The leaves are turning on the Wabash now, and the children sing for you. They sing a song of your dreams come true. One of those dogs didn't like that song. Not into that free jazz kind of thing, I don't guess. this one's a little more structured. Honey, don't you be yelling at me when I'm cleaning my gun. I'll wash the blood off the tailgate when deer season's done. We got one more weekend to go, and I'd like to kill one more doe. So I'll shovel the sidewalk again, 'cause you're still in a stew. And I'll bet the bridge tender's widow won't mind that I can't please you. She's sure got the run of the men out here where the pickings are thin and there's not much to do. And I woke up last night in the grip of a fright, scared to breathe for I might make a noise. But this life that we crave, so little we save between the grandparents' graves and the grandchildren's toys. And we grew up hard, and our children don't know what that means. We turned into our parents before we were out of our teens. Through a series of Chevys and Fords, the occasional spin round the floor at the Copper Canteen. Now the big boxes out on the bypass are shaving us thin. I guess we can hold on a couple more years till the pension kicks in. Then we'll sell all the stock in the store, leave only the lock on the door, and wonder what then. When I wake up at night in the grip of a fright, and you hold me so tight to your chest, and your breath on my skin still pulls me back in till I'm weightless, then I can rest. So if Monsignor should pull you aside as you're leaving the church, and I'm out on the ice dropping lines for the walleye and perch, tell him it's not your job to bring me to the fold, and I'd rather stand out in the cold. Honey, I know the wood pile's low and we can't close the flue, so I'll spit up a couple more chords before the wintertime is through. Hold on to your rosary beads, leave me to my mischievous deeds like we always do. New Mexico's lost on the back streets of Austin. Carolina keeps all her thoughts to herself. Tennessee's tight, they will not stop talking. Somebody shush him, for I have to myself. Wrote that verse for the kids, but I never did sing it. I filed it away and forgot it in time. My old guitar sits in the back bedroom closet next to the shotgun I got when I was 9. If I had any sense, I'd be way across the Whitestone. Might as well sit here a while before I start. 'Cause when the 5:30 rush hits the Cross Island Parkway, it's not for the squeamish or the gentle of heart. Yeah, I'd be stuck on the bridge in the right lane at sunset, watching the boats with their snowy white sails, watching the sun sinking over the projects, laundry hung out off the balcony rails. And where are you now, my long secret love? Where have you gone in your glamorous life? Where are you now as the moon comes a-rising? Are you somebody's love? Are you somebody's wife? These are the best days. These are the best days. Y'all put your money away. I got the round. Here's to all you strangers, the Mets and the Rangers. Long may we thrive on the Long Island Sound. I don't know what goes on in those crumbling brick buildings on the same planet in a whole nother world. I got a bay boat and a 401k, 2 cars in the driveway, 2 boys and a girl. Doesn't seem like that long since we came up from Tulsa. Been here 6 years and most likely we'll stay. The company's not bad as the companies go. They still got the health plan and they're raising my pay. These are the best days. These are the best days. You boys put your money away. I got the round. Here's to all you strangers, the Mets and the Rangers. Long may we thrive on the Long Island Sound. And the kids all play soccer like nobody's business. My grandmother says we're just letting them fall through. They don't go to church and we're not gonna make them. They all drop their R's like the Islanders do. Yeah, and I remember her singing from that dusty old hymnal. Smelled like tobacco from Granddaddy's pipe. That old rugged cross till she shook down the shingles. You never heard such a noise in your life. I had a tire run low, so I dug through the glove box. I needed the manual to locate the jack. Found a couple old picks and a 20 gauge shot shell left from a dove hunt a couple years back. And these are the best days. These are the best days. Y'all put your money away. I got the rounds. Here's to all you strangers, the Mets and the Rangers. Long may we thrive on the Long Island Sound. Long may we thrive on the Long Island Sound. New Mexico's lost on the back streets of Austin. Carolina keeps all her thoughts to herself. I'll stay on the East Coast for another song. Old Carlisle needs some money. He's running a seine out off the point. We'll all go help him though commercial season's closed. We might all wind up in the joint. There's bright lights out on the sandbar. Hear the donkey motor whine. And the donkey man knows his business. I know to be minding mine. I learned from the best. Hear them crabbers cuss the weather, and they cuss the government too. They say nowadays crabbing and fishing, hanging on to a pot to piss in is just about the best a man can do. It's hard not to cry and cuss when this old world is just bigger than us. And all we got is pride and trust in our kind. Old Carlisle and Uncle Freddie, don't you know they've seen sometimes? They remember gaslight, oyster war, machine gun fights. Wished I'd known them in their prime. Now they stare out past the lights to the darkness on the water, and I don't think they're liking what they see. Long before that seine can make a circle, they'll know what the outcome's gonna be. They learn from the best. They learn from the best. So haul that seine up in the longboat. We get to keep whatever's gilled. Or take a bag of bunkers home for crab bait and bluefish chum. String a croaker for the Sunday meal. String a croaker makes a meal. It's hard not to cry and cuss when this old world is just bigger than us. And all we got is pride and trust in our kind. Staring down that long steep slope, we gather round and we hold out hope. 'Cause at the end of the rope, there's a little more rope most times. And Uncle Freddie said we did a good job. He sends us home with a 9-pound blue. But I don't see a truckload for the market. What's old Carlisle gonna do? Except haul him lights in off the sandbar. Shut the donkey motor down. Tow them longboats up the river. Let's all get on back to town. Let's all get on back to town before the warden comes. He knows better than to get here before dawn. He's got that green uniform and the kids think he's a jerk, but you know he's somebody's cousin and we can't have a hometown boy out of work. It's hard not to cry and cuss when this old world's just bigger than us. And all we got is pride and trust in our kind. Staring down that long steep slope, we gather round and we hold out hope. 'Cause at the end of the rope, there's a little more rope most times. about in the middle here. Stick with the maudlin for a song or two. Half a section in the short grass at the foot of the plains grows weed in the dry times, ragweed when it rains. It's all she's got left that the lawyers don't claim. Jackie does her damn best, never one to complain. She's been green breaking horses when she's home from the road, waiting on dispatch to find her a load. She leased all but the trap, ponies can't graze a thing. Another bobtail, a coastal, oughta last them till spring. There were pictures on the tables and kids running around, 4 generations of a blinking light town. It was a Cotton Eye Joe, or maybe just the right glance. She got to go in with Randy at the Friday night dance. Just got 2 rules if my conscience be known. Don't lie to me, don't bring me nothing home. Faithful's a nice word in Sunday school class. Life's just too crazy for that. Randy says not to worry, he'll feed while she's gone. She got the freight liner idling half up on his lawn. He don't like her driving when the northers come blue, but if the horses went hungry, Lord knows what she'd do. Around Christmas up the Caprock you can see all the towns, and the courthouses lit up for 10 miles around. It's a magical time to be traveling the roads, watch the country roll by and the halogens glow. Just got 2 rules if my conscience be known. Don't lie to me, don't bring me nothing home. Faithful's a nice word in Sunday school class. Life's just too crazy for that. She jackknifed on black ice with an oversized load. There's a white cross in the bar ditch where she went off the road. Wasn't going that fast, the responders all say. How it ended that bad, we can wonder all day. Just got 2 rules if my conscience be known. Don't lie to me, don't bring me nothing home. Faithful's a nice word in a Sunday school class. Life's just too short for all that. Just got 2 rules if my conscience be known. Don't lie to me, don't bring me nothing home. Faithful's a nice word in a Sunday school class. Life's just too short for all that. Life's just too short for all that. For all that. Pryon wrote this one. I wish you love and happiness. I guess I wish you all the best. I wish you don't do like I do and never fall in love with someone like you. 'Cause if you felt just like I did, you'd probably walk around the block like a little kid. The kids don't know, they can only guess how hard it is. Wish you happiness. Some say love is like a Christmas card. You decorate a tree, you throw it in the yard. It decays and dies, and the snowmen melt. I once knew love, I knew how love felt. I once knew love, and love knew me. When I walked, love walked with me. And I got no hate, and I got no pride. I got so much love that I cannot hide. I got so much love that I cannot hide. Say you drive a Chevy, say you drive a Ford, say you drive around the town till you just get bored, and then you change your mind for something else to do. Then your heart gets bored with your mind and it changes you. It's a doggone shame, it's an awful mess. Guess I wish you all the best. Wish you love and happiness. I guess I wish you all the best. When I was maybe 3 or 4, the Fuller Brush man would knock at the door, and he'd always tell me, boy, you're gonna miss the fun. Time you're old enough, the honky-tonks will all be gone. And Mama had no sense with cars. She drove a Sunbeam and she drove it hard. It left her stranded time and again. Didn't matter, you could do that then. When they danced on the rooftops, let their hearts run wild. such a sight to the eyes of a child. And we were used to all the best, the man from Uncle and the Wild Wild West. We ruled the skies from a backyard swing. Nothing that flies could have stopped that thing. While they danced on the rooftops, let their hearts run wild. Such a sight to the eyes of a child. Blood-stained blacktops stretched out beneath the wheels. Before we knew it, it was all too real. The voice of reason confined to the past, and all that mattered was to get there fast so we could dance on the rooftops, let our hearts run wild. Should it all come down to your last thin dime, you can dial that number one more time. But the phone won't ring, the line's gone dead. It's lost in history, like I said, it's gone. So now we give it all we got, pick 'em up at daycare in a state of shock, frayed at the edges and torn at the seams. It rarely happens in our wildest dreams that we dance on the rooftops, let our hearts run wild. And it ain't for the sake of the child. So you don't too often see a sunbeam anymore, and you never see a fuller brush man or a dinosaur. And the voice of reason rules with an iron fist. Please forgive me if I'm not prepared to handle this. Well, that one sure is dated. We could use a little adherence to the voice of reason about now, I think. I'll try this. This is a different approach than how I usually do this. I got a room with a freeway view. I'm only home at night. I ain't ever coming back to you. Or then again I might. Or then again I might get lonely. Or then again I might not know my mind. I got a job on a survey crew, pays enough for me. I ain't ever coming back to you. Or then again we'll see. Can I keep my hands off you? 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 keep my hands off you? Can I keep my hands off you? Can I keep my hands off you? Can I keep my hands off you? I got a room with a freeway view. I'm hardly ever home. I ain't ever coming back to you. I'm better off alone. I'd rather keep my frozen heart. I love you, but I've chosen darkness. Can I keep my hands off you? 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 Dialing through the cowpunk and the punkabilly. I guess I said this is the last time a few times ago, but once more it's happened, and that's all in the world I know. And I still hear the echo when you hung up the phone. I feel like I'm lost in the backyard, just trying to get home. I woke up in a strange world I can aptly describe. It's like the streets of a town where I lived when I was too young to drive. It all looks so familiar, but I can't find my way. I must have gotten lost in the backyard when I went out to play. But don't open my eyes to nothing like truth. Just leave it all lost in the wind. Let it hide in the blindness of youth. The facts of the matter most likely will always remain. And I guess I'll be lost in the backyard till I get home again. Don't open my eyes to nothing like truth. Just leave it all lost in the wind. Let it hide in the blindness of youth. The facts of the matter most likely will always remain. And I guess I'll be lost in the backyard till I get home again. The facts of the matter most likely will always remain lost in the backyard till I get home again. Broke into your car last night, took the stereo. Now you say you don't know why you even live there anymore. The garage man didn't see a thing, so you guess it was an inside job. You made a reservation, table for 3. Said you'd have to wait, somebody must have bribed the maitre d'. The boss got mad and he blamed it all on you. Food was bad and the deal fell through. Well, out here in the middle, we can park it on the street. You step up to the counter, you nearly always get a seat. Nobody steals, nobody cheats. Wish you were here, my love. Wish you were here, my love. We got tractor pulls, we got Red Man Chew, corporate reload refugees that need love too. We ain't seen Elvis in a year or 2. We got justification for wealth and greed, amber waves of grain and bathtub speed. Now we even got Starbucks. What else you need? Out here in the middle, where the center's on the right, and the ghost of William Jennings Bryan preaches every night to save the lonely souls in the dashboard light. Wish you were here, my love. Wish you were here, my love. Out here in the middle, where the buffalo roam, we're putting up towers for your cell phones, and we screen all applicants with a fine-tooth comb. Wish you were here, my love. Wish you were here, my love. Wish I were there, my love. Here's one off the new record. That's right, I got a new record. Yeah. Right there, maybe you can see that, I don't know. Called The Horses and the Hounds. Got Horses and Hounds on the cover. And while I'm doing that, while I'm being shamelessly commercial. Oh, that wasn't good. Let's see if you can get this on the screen here. This is my tipping info. Get a screenshot of that, and remember, Junior is watching you, always. He knows when you've been bad or good. Submit to Junior. Junior is your friend. Junior will take care of you. Gotta have the right pick. I was thinking about you crossing southern Alberta. Canola fields on a July day, about the same chartreuse as that 69 bug you used to drive around San Jose. Never knew where my old white Lincoln might take you. Party on wheels with suicide doors. Bring the kids and the dogs and your grandma too. We always had room for more. Till that white knuckle ride back from Santa Cruz, second best surfer on the Central Coast, had you wrapped up all the way back to Los Gatos, and I could have cut his throat. And it wasn't like we were an item to start with, it had no basis in fact. But the whiskey could push me to sudden extremes. I don't want to think about that. I don't want to think about that. Take my hand, Marie. Take a dead grip on some part of me. Keep me from drifting far out to sea, or I'll be lost out there. We all filtered away with the days getting shorter, seeking our place in the greater scheme. Kids and careers and a vague sense of order, busting apart at the seams. And I heard you switched coast, moved in with your sister. I doubt you to call that familial bliss. We met up in Brooklyn before it went hipster. You carried your keys in your fist. Then a way back corner of a crosstown bus, we were hiding out under my hat, cashing in on a 30-year crush. You can't be young and do that. You can't be young and do that. Take my hand, Marie. Take a death grip on some part of me. Keep me from drifting far out to sea, or I'll be lost out there. Or I'll be lost out there. I was thinking about you crossing southern Alberta. Canola fields at harvest time looked like tumbleweeds raked up into rows, brown rusty contour lines. There's not much moving on the romance radar, not that I'm craving it all that much, but I still need to feel every once in a while the warmth of a smile and a touch. Then a way back corner of a crosstown bus, we were hiding out under my hat, cashing in on a 30-year crush. You can't be young and do that. 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 Take my hand, Marie. Take a death grip on some part of me. Keep me from drifting far out to sea, or I'll be lost out there. Or I'll be lost out there. Or I'll be lost out there. My brother's a fascist, lives in Palacios, fishes the pier every night. He holsters his Glock in a double retention. He smokes while he waits for a bite. He don't like the Muslims, he don't like the Jews, he don't like the blacks, he don't trust the news. He hates the Hispanics and alternate views. He'll tell you it's tough to be white. My sister's a Christian, she likes to go fishing. She don't mind my brother at all. She puts her own redfish and flounder and trout, and they tear up the flats in the fall. She gets back to Grapevine all sunburnt and sour, worn out from slinging plugs hour after hour, seeing spots when she closes her eyes in the shower. She don't see a conflict at all. That's the state of the union, I guess. It's always been iffy at best. We're all in the family, the cursed and the blessed. It's the state of the union, I guess. Mother turned 80, consummate lady. We took her to Golden Corral, 'cause she likes the yeast rolls and the Bourbon Street chicken. We oughta known better by now, 'cause me and my brother got into it good. I called him a hick, he called me a hood. He said Dad always treated his Mexicans good. I guess you think you're better somehow. Yeah, you think you're better, Mr. Cardigan Sweater, snowflake if ever there was, with that funny hat. You think you're so cool, you did good in school, you got whooped every day on the bus. Sister lit out for the shouting got worse. Went to Wednesday night prayer at the New Christian Church with a cross on her neck and a 9 in her purse. She might be the wisest of us. That's the state of the union, I say. Christmas dinner will be hell to pay. It'll be how about them Cowboys, have a blessed day. State of the union, I say. It's the state of the union, I guess. We're still in a hell of a mess. We'll do all we're able with what we got left. It's the state of the union, I guess. Thanks for coming out. I'll be here Wednesday. I don't know if I will be online Sunday or not. I'll be in an Airbnb somewhere. I don't know what kind of internet speed they're gonna have, but I might try it, see if it works. I don't know. Anyway. Beer cans to the ceiling, ashtray on the floor, laundry on the sofa, need I say more? I walked out with my hair wet, I caught one awful cold. Should have been more careful, should have done like I was told. I can't believe it, how could it be? Just like you said could happen, so it did to me. Just when I might have seen the light of day, I crossed my eyes till they stayed that way. I keep my distance as best I can, living out my time here in Neverland. and I can't grow up, 'cause I'm too old now. I guess I really did it this time, Mom. The boogeyman came calling, said I wasn't home. He didn't believe me, he wasn't alone. He had my number, he got my goat, bought my tickets, paid off my note, and he left in a hurry. He said he couldn't stay. I guess he had his reasons, I'm not the one to say. I keep my distance as best I can, living out my time here in Neverland. And I can't grow up, 'cause I'm too old now. I guess I really did it this time, Mom. Let's go chase tornadoes, just me and you. You don't often catch them, but man, when you do, just take my catch rope, crawl out on the wing. We won't come down till we own that thing, and then we'll sit out on the front porch, quiet as a mouse, one last time before they close on the house. Keep our distance as best we can, having us a time here in Neverland. And we can't grow up, we're much too old now. I guess we really did it this time, Mom. I guess we really did it this time, Mom. I guess we really did it. Thank you, folks. See you Wednesday, I hope.